Right, Danny, another point on the board, a positive performance today. Your thoughts on today's game?
Yeah, I thought it is. I thought it was a good point. Performance was good in spells, not so good in some spells. But ultimately, the boys put a hell of a shift in on Tuesday night, and we've only made one change from that team, and they've had to cover some ground again today. And I think I thought they put in a massive effort, and ultimately is a great point against a side who are fighting for the playoffs. Simo just made a good point actually. They're pretty much full time. They've had no midweek game. They've had all week to prepare for this game, and I don't think anybody watching that would have known that based on the performance today, how the game went. So I think that's credit to our lads.
Yeah, I thought particularly first half we looked a bit more relaxed, maybe off the back of Tuesday's win, but maybe tensed up a little bit second half. Do you feel?
Yeah, maybe. I think that might have been a bit more fatigue in the second half, and obviously you've got something to hold on to with a point. But then we made the change after an hour, and then I thought we had a bit more of a spell after that. I thought we had a 10-15 minute spell where we seemed to get on top again, and then obviously the last 10 minutes you're digging in a little bit. But overall, good performance.
Yeah, and like you just said, they are near enough full time, contending for the playoffs, and we more than matched them for most of the game.
Yeah, we did. They've got lots of good quality. They've got a way of playing that's quite effective. But I felt we nullified that in the most part in the second half. Thought they had. It took us a while in the first half to get to grips with what they were doing. In the second half, I don't think they had any real opportunities, any clear-cut opportunities. There's a few like half chances, but then equally we've had a couple ourselves where we've gone up the other end and put a couple of balls into the box. Archie's had a header at the end. The keeper's made a good save. I think he might have had another one, or Honest had one. So yeah, we've more than matched them. I think it was a fairly even game and probably a points fair result.
And a very fast start from us. I can't remember the last goal we scored so soon. About 5 minutes in, fine strike from Hopkins, who's done it once again, hasn't he?
Yeah. I just had a chat with him just before we were walking out the change rooms, and just reminding him that he's had an excellent couple of months for us now, and he's putting the ball in the back of the net on a relatively consistent basis for us, and he's creating assists, and I thought his performance today was good. Like all of the boys, I thought everyone once again has put in a 7 out of 10 performance or more, and that's what we need between now and the end of the season to keep picking up points. This league's relentless. You've got to be at it all the time.
But our attention will turn to the Somerset Cup on Tuesday against familiar opponents, Bolton Rovers. A big chance to reach a cup final.
Yeah, it is. Again, just speaking to the lads in the dressing room now, we've said over the last couple of months or so, our objective this season is to try and get into a cup final, and to try and stay up in this league. And I think if we do that, it's been one hell of a season. It might not have the euphoria of last year in terms of winning a playoff final, but in terms of an achievement from where we were, it would be one hell of an achievement, and it will be something that the players will look back on in years to come and be extremely proud of. So that's our aim. We'll respect Bolton. We were only in the same league last season, I think it was. So they got some good players. We'll do our homework. We'll prepare properly. There will ultimately be some changes, but as a game that we want to try and go and win.
Another 7-2 would be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would. Yeah, a little bit earlier than last time. Hopefully. So, but no, we got to respect them. It's going to be a tough game, and yeah, we'll prepare properly and go out there and try and get this club into a final.
Cool. Cheers, Danny.
Cheers.